Hey everyone, Barry Eichner with Lipgloss and Aftershave.
Jenny Nagel.
How's everybody doing? We are so pumped to be here with you guys and to share with you some of the tips that we've got from 20 years in the beauty industry.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
I mean, I started in 2000 working for a chain of medical spas, and then for the next 11 years helped them to navigate the business development and marketing of the business. But it has changed dramatically over the past 5 years from what I was used to.
Right, exactly. And what I've been doing for this year marks 20 years is going from behind the treatment room door. So doing hands-on skincare within resort spas, medical spas, day spas, small day spas, mom and pop spas throughout the nation. So it's been quite a journey for me too, to now be on the other side, helping businesses develop really fun and creative marketing campaigns to grow their business.
And so you guys, it's not rocket science. It's not hard. If you can get certified as a skincare therapist or a massage therapist or a nail technician or a lash artist, you can do this. Absolutely. You just need to be taught how.
Right.
And so we think we have a foolproof plan for you.
A few ideas.
So we're going to jump right in. We're going to be moving back and forth between us and the presentation. So here is the presentation. So we are going to use next level digital marketing to help you increase your revenue.
Right. Oh.
So
you guys know who we are.
We're Lipgloss and Aftershave, if you don't know.
I'm Jenny. That's Barry.
And we bring you legit beauty reviews with a pump of wit and sarcasm. And we're lipglossandaftershave.com, so make sure you check us out. Ladies first.
So as I mentioned before, so I've been an esthetician this year, like I said, for 20 years. I started quite young. So I'm an esthetician.
Quite young. That's so cute. I love it.
I'm a wife, I'm a mommy. I write, not as often as this guy, but I do try to write. I write a lot of captions. Digital marketing guru, only because he calls me one. So I'm allowed to call him one, and then he calls me one.
Otherwise, if you call yourself a guru, you're kind of pompous, so we don't want to be that person. Yeah.
And then, of course, we've been consulting to skincare brands, distributors, spas, and apparel brands. So we have seen it all.
And I'm Barry. Hi, everyone. I'm a photographer. I do all the photos on Lipgloss and Aftershave. I'm also a published editorial photographer and fitness photographer. I do a majority of the writing for Lipgloss and Aftershave, and I also write for American Spa. I have written for Dermascope and Skin Inc., so I've been around the block. Jenny and I both speak. You need to have speaker in your thing, because I got her up in front of crowds now. She pulled her out of her comfort zone. And we speak at IECSC, all 4 of those. I've spoken at NASN, I've spoken at Face and Body, so lots of really fun things that we do out in the industry. We host a podcast called Skin, Body, Soul. Jenny says that I'm a digital marketing guru. I'll let you trust her. Basically, I've been in the industry since the late 90s, and I've seen everything happen from, the advancements in microdermabrasion and chemical peels and the introduction of IPL and light therapy and just so much that we are on the scene and at all these trade shows throughout the country for years. So we know what's going on and we know how to help you market your business.
Exactly. So let's dive right in.
Okay, you guys, so we also are going to, just full disclosure, we don't have everything committed to memory. We're pretty, so it's hard to, remember.
You can't have it all.
You can't have it all. So we have another screen over here that's sort of like mission control. So if you see us going back and forth, that's just how it works, okay?
That's who we are.
We want to make sure that you get all the information. So, okay, there's a few main seasons in the industry where you can earn some serious bank. Yep. And those happen to be correlated around gifting holidays. It just makes sense, right?
Exactly.
So our first one that we have is Valentine's Day. And you can see the love in the Instagram post right there. The next one is Mother's Day.
Right, obviously. That's the best I mean, come on, it's gift cards, it's products, it's spa treatments. It's when people are actually going to be making the most appointments, I think.
Absolutely. We
right?
find that it's, in my history, I found that it's the second highest volume gifting holiday in the year.
Completely agree.
The third
is, well, I had said Father's Day, but it kind of does escape in the spa world. But products, like we can always go back to marketing men's products for Father's Day. So after that, we have, oh God, then we just kind of leap into Black Friday. And then that season, so you've got Black Friday, you've got Small Business Saturday, you've got Hanukkah, you've got Christmas, you've got New Year's. Am I just going to keep going?
No, you're pretty much done there, because then we go right back into Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
So fourth quarter is huge. And so often, you know, we think there's like one way to promote yourself in the fourth quarter. And you think majority of, you know, the US citizens celebrate Christmas. So you're like, okay, we're going to focus on Christmas. But if you break it down, there's some really cool ways that you can promote on Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday. So, and you promote each one of them differently. But we're going to really show you how to use digital to make those holidays work for your business and generate some major bucks. But first, before we get into the creative and sexy part of marketing, there's the boring nuts and bolts.
You have to,
so
because otherwise
you're
never going to know where you're starting. Exactly. All right. So obviously, the hub of everything is your website. If you don't have a website, I don't know what you're doing here.
So you can get websites really easily. We're going to get into that. But then you also should be blogging. And don't let the word blogging scare you. You can do it. It's easy. In fact, if you're concerned about how to create the content, how to write the articles, how to make the emails, how to do the social media posts, we're doing a class in late October in Chicago with True You Education. And you can go to trueeducation.com and come up with it. It's October 28th, and we're going to show you how to do all of this. So if you're watching this after, sorry you missed it. But if you're before and you're in Chicago, come hang out with us.
No kidding.
So you have to blog, but don't worry, it's easy.
If I can do it, you can do it. So you have to blog, you have to email, which again, once you create this plan, this becomes super streamlined and easy.
And a lot of times, this is what we do. We cut each other off because it's
finish these other sentences.
When you're doing your email, there are platforms out there, and we're going to get to this, that have ability to create a website, ability to do blogs, and it has email capabilities built right in.
So it's super streamlined. And then of course, social media.
Have to.
All
right, so we're going to move on.
Okay, so we'll start with the hub of your business, which is your website. So as we mentioned, there are so many platforms that you can utilize that will honestly build things for you. Mindbody.
So, and again, we aren't endorsing any of these over the others. This is just, we've surveyed the landscape and found that this is the things that we are seeing. So don't come back and yell at me. So Mindbody.
They do like everything.
Yeah, they have appointment scheduling. You can sell gift certificates. Then you have Square, where you can run your business through Square. Vagaro is amazing. And then we have
Expertise. I mean, they're taking it another level up. They actually have an app where you can run your business from your phone. You can make appointments. You can put in your inventory. You can do everything. So they're pretty cool. So you guys should check that out.
Yeah, if you don't know Expertise, they're a skincare line, but they've created this app where you can run your business from. So you can do a lot of e-commerce through your website using these platforms.
And I want to just put one quick thing out there. So when we started, we actually built a very simple website on Squarespace.
Yep.
So different from Squarespace. So it's literally like you can pick a template, insert photos and text, and you will have a website within minutes. And as we got much more sophisticated and really into our site and SEO, we decided to switch over to WordPress. And I still find that to be really user-friendly, a little bit more advanced than Squarespace or the template-based sites, but that's what we use now, and you can go in and customize it, and then you kind of dive in really deep and you can get really into it. but that's what we currently use.
So now we're going to talk about blogging. And so what we've done is we've created a little example of our most recent guide. We have 4 seasonal guides throughout the year. We have a spring, summer, winter, fall, and then we have a holiday edition that breaks in November. We currently just published our fall skincare guide. And so this is a blog article on our website that we're using to talk about 15 of the most amazing products that you can have for fall. So blogging is not hard. You can create content that's not even all yours.
I was just going to say that. If you kind of intro it in, and this is what you'll see on our platform, that Barry intros it with like something personal and something entertaining and something really relevant to the article and the season and what we're about to talk about. And then when we get into it, we really talk about the products and the brands, and we get descriptions from the brands so that we don't miss a beat.
So one of the things that so here's what I say. I say create an introduction and pretend you're talking to your best friend about whatever you're blogging about, and explain it. And then ask your brand or your product rep or your treatment sales rep, go to some of them, maybe they have it on their website, maybe they gave you a PDF that has a description of the treatment or the product, and just take that description and then make that your next paragraph where you talk about your treatment and product. Then close it up. Explain to them like how you're going to offer the service, how they can use the product, when it's best. Talk about your experience with it, what people are saying, just some fun ideas. And then before you know it, you have a blog article that's informative and that will help you to have a digital presence for the content. And so when people say, hey, can you please tell me about that amazing new product? Or when they ask for information on the treatment, you can just send them the blog URL and they can run through it and find all the information for themselves. So
it's ultimately like a landing page for whatever your topic at hand is going to be. So for example, this is our fall guide. So now anytime on any other platform, when we talk about the fall guide, we are going to lead them back right here. So you have one main landing page.
And in your blog articles, if you have a product where you are promoting and you want to give them more information, you can click a link to where they can get more information on the product, maybe on the vendor site. If you're promoting a treatment, you could even put in a link so that they could book now, or another link where they could get a gift certificate for someone for that appointment. But you have to have the ability to book online, and you have to have the ability to sell gift cards online. And if you look back at some of those platforms that we just showed you, they all have the ability to conduct e-commerce for your gift certificates, and they'll also let you book online. So your blog article can be a hub of information, but also it can send spiders out to your book now and your shop now. So it's important to have those. Email marketing. So we love email marketing. We're kind of experts at it. And I can say that because I was literally titled a email marketing expert from Constant Contact. I worked with them for years and traveled all around Philadelphia and gave seminars. I was an authorized local expert. So email marketing. So this is an example that I create all the emails for Lipgloss and Aftershave. And what we do is when we create a guide, when we create that blog article, in order to show people what we're doing, we have an email database, and we use Constant Contact to send our email campaigns. We basically come into the email template. We have a header that you see that says L&A Fall Skincare Guide. And so we have a very standard header, and we think that that's very important to have. We then have a big, bold title, some text, and then just below that text is images that showcase what's in it, and then there are links back to the blog article. So you don't want your email campaigns to be a ton
the
of
whole
content.
article. You don't want to paste that in there. You want it to be like a little sneaky peek. get them to want to read more and find out how they're going to save money in fall and find out what products you're talking about. So less is more, really, less is more.
You want to think of your email sort of like as a conduit, sort of like a little portal to get to your website. You want to use it to entice and then give people the opportunity to read more if they want. So email is huge. We love it. And you absolutely positively must be using it in order to grow your business. So you can send out emails to shop for gift certificates. You can send out emails to book now for a featured treatment. You can send out emails informing people of what products that you have, and then they can, when they're in the spa getting their treatments, they can shop there with you. So email is great. And we have,
you need it.
Yeah.
And you need it.
You absolutely need it.
And people, I just want to throw in one because we always get this question: how often should you send emails? Now, this is something that I think you need to test individually with your business. We personally send 2 a week. And you'll start to see if you're starting to get a lot of unsubscribes. Maybe you take it off, but you also have to take into account the content that you're putting in. So if you decide you're just going to do once a month, you've got to load that baby up with like a lot of links and a lot of info because they've got to get it all in one email. Whereas what we do is every single Monday we send out a hot topics email. So we're talking about the hottest and the latest blog articles that we're writing. We're talking about industry events. And so that's kind of our weekly newsletter. And then on Fridays, we send something that's all about products. So every Friday, people are going to get all the latest, newest, coolest products in their inbox. So it really is just specific to your business as to what's going to work for you as to how often.
And if anybody tells you they know the best time to send it, they're just talking, because there's really no best time. Yeah. Just play with it and see when you get the best open rates.
Exactly. I'll test, right?
I'll test. Social. It is
like
what
social?
It is, you guys. We love it. So these are the 3 that we absolutely, you must have.
Right.
I'm going to talk about YouTube, and then I'm going to let Jenny talk about the other 2. So we love YouTube because we're able to create fun little videos. And then what we do from there is we take those videos and we embed them into our blog article. And so what that does is that gives your reader a little bit more of an opportunity to engage with you on different levels. YouTube has a great search. So if you fill your YouTube description with lots of information and you tag it really well, you could potentially get some organic search through YouTube. It is owned by Google. And so you will get the leverage of Google searches through YouTube as well. And it's really easy to create video. If you have a smartphone, you can create your own videos. You just record yourself in your smartphone, and you can then, there's even editing capabilities within your video application on your phone. And you can talk about why you love a treatment, why you love a product, and put that on YouTube. It's super easy to upload. You can literally upload it from your phone to the YouTube app. It's ridiculously easy. And then you can just there's a way to get the embed code from YouTube and embed it into your blog article. So you can literally have a personal testimony from yourself, from your therapist, from clients inside a blog article.
Right there.
Right there.
They don't even have to leave your site to watch the video. So
cool.
Very, very beneficial. Kind of backing up, Instagram and Facebook, super obvious, but 2 very different platforms. We have found, and a lot of people say, oh, I'm not even on Facebook anymore. But we have found in the aesthetic community that Facebook is huge. It's a great way for people to actually interact easily on a thread. If, I know you can comment on Instagram and go back and forth, but if you look at the interaction and the engagement on Facebook, it's so much easier to have a legit conversation. And so many people can kind of jump in and participate. So Facebook is a really, really good one where you can put videos, you can put direct links where they can click out from the post.
Oh, and we have a tip for you on that too.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
And then of course you've got Instagram, which you still got to be on Instagram too. You've got to be on both platforms. This one is kind of more of a showcase of your brand itself. We've got a great tip on how to provide external links for Instagram, because as you know, you can't click on an Instagram caption. So, but they're both 2 very, very important platforms, and you can treat them fairly differently as to what type of content that you put on either. So we'll learn that in the True You class, right?
Absolutely. They were going to have some specifics on how to create fun Instagram posts. Because Instagram is now more than just pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when it first started, it was like photos.
Yep.
And that was it. And now it's like boomerangs and mini videos, and then you can do stories. And like stories is a rabbit hole all its own. So like just get into it and have fun with it. So there's a lot in social media that we could be talking about, you guys.
Okay, so let's create digital media campaigns. Where should we start?
Okay, so I know where to start.
Where to start?
The next slide. Oh. Gift certificates. It's the easiest thing to talk about because it's the coolest thing in the world.
And it's the most obvious way to generate revenue.
Especially at holiday times, you guys. So for example, okay, so this is Hand and Stone, and they had an awesome sort of like promotion for Mother's Day. They were talking about gift certificates for Mother's Day. So gift certificates is the number one. It'll drive a ton of cash into your business in February, but don't start promoting Valentine's Day on February 12th.
Right.
Start promoting Valentine's Day in late January so that you're getting people into it. You're going to drive a ton of traffic and volume in gift certificate sales in May, but you probably want to start like May 1st and really get people interested and excited about gift certificate sales through the first 2 weeks of May. Then you're going to really focus heavily on gift certificate sales in the November, December timeframe. And so everyone thinks that Black Friday is like the best time to create a sale for a small business. It's really not. Black Friday is going to be more of a fun event day for you guys. Mm-hmm. And Small Business Saturday is going to be a really fun event day in your business. Cyber Monday is really where you guys are going to come into play with gift certificates, because Black Friday is really the big box stores. Right. It's doorbusters. It's get this like 75-inch screen TV
at 4 a.m.
At $3.99, right? Like that's what people want. So have fun with Black Friday and come up with some things, but like drive your gift certificate sales Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday, and really focus on those as much as possible, but anticipate your best sales coming from Cyber Monday.
And again, just to reiterate this, don't start the promotion for it right then. Start like sneak peeking and getting people excited about, oh my God, we're gonna have a huge Cyber Monday sale for gift cards. And one thing, I don't wanna skip over the summer. I know that's a really tough time in the industry, but in the summer, why not start to like really hone in on series packages? Sell gift cards for series instead of just for gifts. You can promote people, you can promote, buy 5, get the 6th free. You guys know how all of those promotions work. So maybe that's what you can focus on in the summertime to generate revenue, because people are on vacation and the business typically is a little bit slower. But so going back to actually promoting for holidays, you want to start promoting them well before and well in advance and saying like, we're going to have some great deals so that people can plan to buy. You can also offer them in like with a gift with purchase, right? And put it together as like a little package. So maybe they get a product and the gift card, or they get the gift card and then they get a balance back for themselves to apply towards a treatment. So it's kind of this full circle wheel.
I had a client, hair salon, that I suggested we write a blog article about this amazing promotion that we were doing for the first week of the gifting season. So it was like a Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, and it was a blog about all of those holidays together. And then it was like what we were doing for Cyber Monday, what we were doing for Black Friday, what we were doing for Small Business Saturday. And then it outlined each sale and promotion. Mm-hmm. And then for like cyber, we had a gift certificate sale where if they purchased a gift certificate, they get a bonus gift certificate of 15%. And then what we did was we inserted links to Shop Now into the blog, so they could literally read the blog, click Shop Now, and they could start shopping on the gift certificates portion of my client's website. Then we put that blog article into an email so that people could read. And then we put another blurb about shopping for gift certificates on sale with a link to shop now. And then we did Facebook posts and Instagram posts about shopping for holiday gift certificates and the great promotion that they were having. So we had specialized links that we used in the Facebook post and in the Instagram post so we could see who was clicking on all of our links. And we're going to give you those tips in just a little bit. But there's some great ways that you can use your email marketing, your blogging, and your social media to get people excited and interested in shopping with gift cards. But you must have that shop now capabilities. And if you use one of the websites that we showed you, you will have the ability to conduct e-commerce. Exactly. Okay, do we love products? It's one of my favorite things to talk about.
This is where we go crazy.
So you guys, you have to think outside of your treatment room, and you have to think of really cool, unique ways that you can talk to your clients and stay in front of them. And we take so much for granted because we know so much about product. They don't.
Right.
Use all of this vast information as content to be able to talk to your clients. Blog article.
Here's where we go. So back to the fall skincare guide that we created. Once again, this is the best area to showcase 15 products. I mean, you can do as many as you want for each season and give them more information about each product. So you're going to create the blog article to, again, have this landing page and this hub to always be able to send them back to no matter what digital platform you're using.
And then you can take that blog article and then on your products, and you can send it out and say, these are the hot, like let's say, for example, like this is our fall example. But let's hypothetically say it's Valentine's Day and you want to offer the hottest Valentine's Day gift ideas. And maybe you've got like some beautiful lip glosses and you've got some bath products that are really nice for gifting. Maybe you're a store that has some of those really adorable little necklaces. Like we're promoting a company now called Be The Good. Mm-hmm. And they're so cute. It hurts a little bit.
Valentine's Day, right?
Necklaces. So you could have feature products for Valentine's Day gifts. Yep. And so you create that blog article and then you put it into an email that says, beautiful spa gifts for Valentine's Day. And then you have your email. Then you put the header, which is beautiful gifts for Valentine's Day, your title, a little bit of text, a few pictures of the products, and then links to your blog article. And in the blog article, it's all the information that they need on the products that you're selling. So it's just a really great way to promote your business and promote the products in your business. This is the email portion. Okay.
These are so fun.
This is literally a video that we created on my iPhone, and we do have a specialized light that I'm a photographer, so I have an LED light. We're actually using it now.
It's quite bright.
You put the camera on a tripod, click record, talk about the products, and then I just used iMovie, but I mean, we don't necessarily need to have a ton of editing. And in your, I know in the iPhone, if you have a video, you can actually create a title on the video inside the iPhone. So there's that capability as well.
And this, it was honestly like maybe 7 minutes long just because we get going and we can't cut ourselves off. We created the video. We put the video right on YouTube, right? Do we put it on YouTube?
We put the video on YouTube and then we embedded it into a blog article, but then we also uploaded it to Facebook.
So it's there too. So once again, you have all of these outlets, and this is our social media outlet that we are using to promote. And I've got to say, you guys, video sells. Video really does so well. It's so engaging.
And so this is an Instagram post.
Same thing. So this is an item from the fall guide.
Okay, just so you know, between us, this is literally the single most up-to-date slide in our entire presentation. That was today's Instagram post. Amazing, right?
Literally. So it's, again, we have the blog article that talks about the products. Then we're posting videos about the products. Then on Instagram, we're posting a still image, which it could be any type of content that you want to put on Instagram, really, at this point. Images that talk about that specific product in the guide and send them back to the blog article about all of 15 products.
So, I mean, for you guys, this could be, let's use Valentine's Day as an example. This could be a picture of, let's say, like, I know Kim Manley Herbals has this warming ginger bath salt with a ginger body scrub. And then she's, so you could create like a story around warming ginger for like a Valentine's Day gift and take pictures of the bath salts and then put that picture on your Instagram with links back to your blog article where you wrote like why a warming ginger bath body scrub gift for Valentine's Day is the perfect gift because it's romantic and engaging and wonderful.
And you can highlight the product in the post, but what if you even offer a body service that uses that scrub? So it could highlight the product and say, this is great for retail, buy it, take it home, gift it. But then say, you can also get this as a treatment. And we're gonna go into a whole section on treatments, but you can tie both together. So it doesn't always have to be focused just on your retail. You can tie it into the treatments that you offer.
Pro tip.
Pause.
So tell them about it.
Bitly. Okay, if you don't know Bitly, you need to know Bitly, because have you guys seen the posts? And I actually searched Facebook for like a good 5 or 10 minutes trying to find someone that had done it. And it's so easy now that Facebook really populates a lot for you and like condenses it. But if you've seen those posts or even on Instagram in a caption where it's like this long link that's like so obnoxious and so ugly and takes up way too much space. So we love to use Bitly. It is a website. You literally paste in the really long URL that you do not want to showcase, and it shortens it to something this long. You can also customize it. So if it'll say like bit.ly/Jenny and Barry, and that can lead to whatever URL you need to send them to, and it tracks it.
And the thing that I love the most is, so like, for example, if you are showcasing a video on your product and you upload the video to Facebook, you need to put something in the caption of the video that helps your Facebook fans get to your website. Mm-hmm. And if you just take the URL from your website to book now, it's that really long, ugly URL. If you take that and put it into Bitly and then use the Bitly shortened URL and put that in your caption, it's nicer, it's more concise. Right. So you can put a little description of those amazing warming ginger bath salts and body scrub, and then talk about how you're doing that in a treatment for Valentine's Day, book now, and then put this little shortened URL. It really makes it so much nicer. So much just a little pro tip there.
But let me show you. Let's give an example of, so IECSC, for example, they had a very clean URL. So, you know, we're telling you right now, always use Bitly, clean it up. But look, this IECSCLasVegas.com/register. We can remember that, we can digest that. So
it's also not really long or ugly. So this is, the IECSC has Jenny and I do on-site content. Interviews, so like we do interviews. Now, I'm actually interviewing Lydia Sarfati and Shiri Sarfati from Repassage here about an upcoming event for the IECSC. And this video was to help encourage Florida residents to register for the upcoming IECSC. And when I looked at the link, I looked at register for, and actually, no, I'm sorry, it was for Vegas. I'm looking at it now. I know I'm seeing them in Florida, and I'm thinking Florida. I'm so sorry, you guys, but this was to register that people for Vegas. And when I looked at the URL, when I posted, I was like, well, I don't even need to go into a Bitly link because that IECSCLasVegas.com/register isn't too long. Right. So it's really an option to use Bitly if the URL is really long. Do we have an example coming up of a Bitly?
Of a Bitly, yeah.
Yeah. So right there. Look at that. So that's what we did there. So, this was Monday.
This was
just 2 days ago. So tell them
we are super current.
Yeah.
So what we did here, I did a split screen interview with Cara Cosmetics. And she was demoing and doing like a little tutorial on how to do eyes with her new fall palette that is included in our fall skincare guide. So interviewed her on screen. She did this beautiful girl model. And we talk about it in there. And then I say, if you want to learn more about the Cara Cosmetics palette that we're demoing right now, click this. And instead of it being that long, nasty URL, it's just our fall skincare guide bit.ly that is trackable. So we can see exactly how many clicks are being used.
Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
So we love bit.ly. Okay, so back to products. This is another very, very fun way to showcase products. Instead of just showing like a picture of the product, we like to get really, really interactive in our campaign. So as you can see, these before and afters are amazing.
And this isn't 3 different Instagram posts. This is one Instagram post that had 3 pictures, so you can swipe in the post.
Yep.
And so you can see, like, I woke up haggard really hard with these big bags underneath my eyes. And then I did a CBD mask from Sculptease. They have these amazing little like masks. It's an ice. So I did this whole like ice facial from Sculptease with this, their new CBD. And then I popped on these Society peptide eye masks. And I left them on for like, I don't know, a half hour. I went back to work and started working. And then full disclosure, I like went to the gym, did my workout. And when I came out of the gym, I was walking home and I got home and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God. And I had to take an immediate picture because like, it was crazy how it worked. And so we really got a lot of attention on this post because of the amazing before and afters. But we're talking about a product here, but you only see the product in use. You don't even see the name of the product anywhere, but the product gets a lot of credibility because of the before and after. So take the before and afters and use them. You're in the treatment room every day, so just do it.
And if your clients, aren't comfortable showcasing their entire face, zoom in on a section of it or do the before and after. If they want to do the before and afters, you kind of blur out their eyes. But this is so much more powerful than a photo of a product.
And you can even say, like, let's say, for example, that this was an eye treatment at the spa.
An add-on. Yep.
You can say, book this add-on with your next facial, book now. And then since this is Instagram, you're going to give them the instruction of book now, link in profile.
Which
and then
we'll tell you that later.
We'll tell you that later. We'll tell you how to do that because that's a whole cool thing. But you really, every time you make a social media post, every time you have an email, you really should give your fans, in the digital world now, you really start to refer to your fans, followers, email subscribers as your community.
Correct.
So every time that you make a post to your social platforms, give your community the ability to connect with you digitally.
Exactly.
So give them a link to your site. Give them a link to book now. Give them a link to shop now. Even ask your web designer or ask a friend or someone who's helping you with your web to create a contact us page where people can put their name, address, and their email address in with a space for a question, so that can be the default. If you don't have like a shop now, if it's a product and you don't sell product online, you can put a link to ask a question about this product and then have it go to your contact page. People can put their name and information in and ask you a question, and then you can start an email chain with them.
Exactly.
So give them a way to connect with you digitally. That's the most important.
Don't leave them hanging.
Now we're going to talk about treatments because it's all about treatments in the spa world.
This one's super fun. Okay, so back to the basics. I think you guys are getting our flow here now. We created a blog article about a specific treatment. This was a really cool treatment.
So this is called the 2B Bio Beauty Peel. We met California Skincare Supply at the Las Vegas International Aesthetics, Cosmetics, and Spa Conference. And I've known Kelly and Julia at California Skincare Supply for probably about 5 or 6 years. And they take it upon themselves as like their goal in life to see how much they can peel my skin, because I don't peel often. I don't peel much when I peel because I take such good care of my skin. So anyway, they had this new peel that is a manual peel, but if you want to know more about it, go to the blog article because I don't have time to explain it right now. But what we did was we wrote a blog article on this peel, and we used it as a way to get attention for California Skincare Supply. So you have amazing treatments and you want to get attention for your business, so you can write about peels that you do. And so you write about treatments that you do. Take a selfie. Like, that was the great picture because it's that dark mask contrasted to the blue and the white. It's a hot picture. So great pictures get a good attention. And so then what we did was we created a email that went out and directed people to read about this amazing peel. And this could be your email talking about your peel where people can book now.
Exactly. And obviously we created social posts around this treatment, but I want to give some examples. Oh, actually, sorry, back up. I forgot I put this slide in here. You actually made a video.
So I made a
about
video,
the entire thing.
But the best part was I didn't do a single video recording.
All the photos.
During the treatment. All I did was during the treatment, I had my iPhone and I took selfies of the treatment happening. I took boomerangs of the fan brush on my face, boomerangs of her massaging it in. And then I just took all of those pieces of content and put them in a row on an iMovie slide and then added a little music, some subtitles, and boom, I had a video that we embedded into the blog and people loved it.
Yeah, that was really, really cool to watch. And then a few other treatment ideas. I mean, who doesn't love a pimple popper video? And like an ingrown hair video. I mean, it's sick, but we love it. So I love posts like this that just show the results of a treatment that you offer. I see a lot of hydrofacial posts where they show the canister that shows all the gunk that comes out. People love to see like the gross stuff that they can get removed during your treatments. So that's a cool one. Obviously, before and afters of treatments, which I have a whole other site on that too, but just look at the difference. And that was immediately before and immediately after. So put it into a little side by side. This is actually a Nature Pure holistic facial that I received from Victoria herself. So amazing.
But this is also cool because like you can literally say the name of the facial that produced the results, want similar results, book now, and then get them to book an appointment with you.
Exactly. Like, who wouldn't want their skin to look that much better? Okay, lash lifts. Hello.
That's amazing.
Those right there, lashes and brows do really, really well on social for like the instant transformation. So that's another one, side by side, before and after, but don't forget to take your before. I have had so many instances where I'm like, oh my God, it's already on. We can't take the before. So don't forget to take your before pictures. Here we are.
This is so cool. You guys, this is the best
tip. This will save you.
So you explain it.
Love Linktree. Love it, love it, love it. There's 2 versions. It is a free app, but you can also upgrade. I think it's $6 a month for the pro version, and then you can customize a little bit more. But so what it is, you get one link in your Instagram profile, right? So typically it's your website, and sometimes it's that long, nasty URL. If you go to Linktree, which is link.tree.com or something, go to Linktree, fill out your information. You can list as many links that are on your website as you want, and then you literally create titles for them. So it's the Fall Fresh Faces Guide, it's Shop Now, it's Book Now, it's Call Us, it's Email Us, it's yesterday's blog article. So you can list as many things, and then in your Instagram caption, you just say, link in profile. They click the link in your profile, and it's populated to one screen that gives them all the options, and you don't have to change it.
It's so good, you guys. Seriously, it will save it. We have found, though, full disclosure, we have found that click-throughs on Instagram are far less than the click-throughs on Facebook.
Of course.
So you'll see more. We've seen more engagement with click-throughs on Facebook, but either way, it's still good to have because it gives you multiple options.
Exactly, that you don't always have to change. Okay.
Events. Okay, now this is really cool. And I want you to think outside of the box when it comes to events, because there's a lot of ways to make money. And I'm not, when I talk about an event at a spa or a skincare center, don't just set aside an evening of a random day of the week and then have some like wine and cheese and then, you know, invite people to come and stand around and talk to each other, because they don't know each other, they're not friends, and it's going to be awkward. People may come, but what are you really getting? Like, you're getting your clients in, but you need to use the events as an opportunity to generate revenue. And so the best thing that I've seen was in California, at Treen Spa Skin and Wellness. She launched the 2B Bio Peel at her facility, and it was genius. She had a fabulous event. She had all of the yummies, all of the drinkables around, and it was like launching this new peel. That was her theme. So she had a theme. And then she did the peel at a great price point that night. So you could book your peel. You could have your little yummy before and your little cocktail or whatever. And then she did a great promotion on all of the 2B Bio products
that you could buy for home care.
Yeah. Then she created a series that you could also purchase of it, because we all know peels need to be done in series.
Right.
But like, I don't know that she did this, but another thing that you could do is have a raffle.
Yep.
Have gifts with purchase. So if you purchase this XYZ kit of products, you also get XYZ as well. And you can get your vendors involved and ask them if they can give you like sample packs.
They almost always will. Always. Yeah. Sometimes they'll show up. They'll send a rep and have a rep there to help you and talk about products and talk about treatments. That's always really powerful to have that second man, right?
Absolutely. Like I remember working where I had a medical spa client, and I had suggested that they do all of this, and we saw such amazing growth in their sales revenues the evening of the event, because everybody was coming in, they were paying for their treatment, they were buying products, they were buying packages of products, they were entering to win gifts with purchase, or raffles, they were getting gifts with purchase. I even had some of their product reps there talking to clients about products. So like, we weren't even really having to educate on product. The products reps were helping us.
Exactly.
And it's an amazing way to drive business and to have some fun. This is an amazing small business Saturday idea.
Totally. You can create an event around any of the holidays. So obviously it's not going to be on Valentine's Day. It's not going to be well, it could be on Mother's Day.
It could be on Mother's Day.
Technically, but yeah, build these events around your holidays where you see the most income. Right?
Yeah, like a fun Valentine. You could have a Valentine's night party where it's like you have like a chocolate, like maybe like a chocolate bar of like yummy little like chocolates, and maybe you serve champagne, and there's couples massages and his and hers facials, or mani-pedis together,
and
just
generate excitement and buzz, and not only in-house events, because I'm seeing what we have coming up. Attending events and bringing your camera and showing that you are so involved in the industry is also really important. So people like to see that we are on the scene and we are attending things. So your clients can really see that you're stepping up your education by attending like the IECSC and Face and Body and all of these events, so that it just builds more trust and credibility for your business as a whole. So that's another thing.
Don't take for granted the amount of power it has if you're investing in your education, because if you're investing in your education, your clients notice that. I mean, like, I trust more than ever when I'll back up. I have Treen from Treen Spa Skin and Wellness. She's the one who does that 2B Bio Peel on me at the California Skincare Supply booth in Las Vegas. And I trusted her implicitly because I know she has been to every single 2B Bio training, because she talks about it and she is invested in it and she uses it. So like, I was like, do whatever you want. I know you know what you're doing and I know you know my skin. So like, I trust you. So when your clients see you getting education, it builds trust, and you can put them into new treatments and new products much easier. You're not having to like
re-explain it and give them way too much information that they probably won't even retain. They just trust you.
Yeah.
They just know you know what's out there.
100%.
And, you know, of course, you're going to take all of our tips. You're going to create a landing page for this event that you're
This
planning.
picture kills me.
I love this. So this is a very cool way on social to drive traffic back to an event. So DMK is doing webinars. Every single month they do a webinar, right? And instead of just posting like a boring like picture of a webinar screenshot or something, let's showcase something like this.
So this is in Las Vegas as well.
Yeah.
And they had this virtual reality. Literally, you were in the skin.
That's
you could
crazy.
see the layers of the skin. You could see all of the anatomy and the anatomy of the skin. And Danae, who is the founder, it was his voice who was like giving you the guided tour. And I was like jaw agape. Like, it was so amazing.
Whoever caught that picture, I love.
Drew.
Okay,
Drew,
Drew.
their vice president of sales and marketing, caught that picture of me, and like I showed it to Jenny. She's like, "Oh, I'm using that as a social
I'm
post."
totally using it. So because it stops you in your track. It's got the branding. So then you go to read the caption, and look, everything's in there. We tagged the brand. We tagged the bit.ly for the registration page. So you want to create fun and exciting parts to your campaign around the event that get people's attention instead of just like a text image. Like, that's great to give out information, but make it more fun. Like, showcase cool things that are going to be happening there. If you're serving champagne, like do a picture of you doing a toast with a champagne flute. Just more fun and engaging ways to get more registration for your events. Super important.
And then that's it, guys.
Bye.
Go make it happen. So first thing you need is analyze your business.
Of course.
You need to know what treatments sell well, what products sell well. Make sure that you're promoting treatments that you have a lot of staff for. Make sure that you're promoting treatments that you have your best values on and your best profit margins. Make sure that you're promoting at times. Maybe Valentine's Day is not good for you. You know, maybe
summer is great for you because you're at a resort. You're in a resort town.
Yeah, and Christmas doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
So like figure out when your business is so you know when to promote.
Schedule the time. Am I moving on? Am I jumping ahead too quickly?
No, good. I think that's perfect.
Schedule. We have had to streamline so many things and just map out and plan. And you guys, if you take a few hours a month just to plan a quarter at a time, I am like the queen of spreadsheets and organization. And if you take a few hours a month to plan that quarter out, it will save you countless hours of trying to come up with something last minute, realizing that tomorrow's the first day of the month and you haven't even planned anything. So what we try to do is plan out a quarter minimum at a time so that we're looking ahead and streamlining all of our time.
And then create the content. Now, here's the thing. A lot of the times you can create the content on the fly. Yeah. And in the treatment room, unpacking boxes from your suppliers, like boomerangs of like product coming out of packages. Mm-hmm. Maybe a time-lapse video of a facial happening, maybe screenshots of, I'm not sorry, screenshots, but like snapshots of the stages of a facial, or snapshots of the stages of microblading on your brow, or
the setup for facials. I like this one because it creates intrigue. If they see something really interesting that's sitting on your little tray, your facial tray, and they're like, well, wait, what do you use that thing for? There you go. You created a conversation, and that's what this whole thing is about, is creating conversation to ultimately increase your revenue.
And you want to make sure you're having fun. That's the key to everything.
Who doesn't have fun in this industry?
I know, right? Seriously.
I mean, that's us.
Truly amazing. Oh, and then if you want tips from us,
more tips.
This is a constant contact tool. I believe MailChimp has it as well. It's called Text to Join. And you literally give your clients a number and a code, and they can text you to join your email. So if you get invited to go to another event where you're going to do complimentary XYZ service, rather than collect business cards, just say, hey, shoot the word Lipgloss to number 22828. that's ours. You would obviously set your own priority up. But when we speak, when we do webinars like this, we give people the opportunity to connect with us, and it goes right into our email database. And we have a little like auto responder that as soon as that email touches our database, they get an email that says, hey, we're Lipgloss and Aftershave. Here's what we are. Here's what we do. And so you could be selling your services. You could be selling your gift cards. You could be selling your products. When you're out giving free chair massage or free hand treatments or free mini facials or free skincare consultations, you could just have people text to join your email list, and they could be getting an email about your services while you're standing there talking to them.
Save yourself time. You can listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And we get major industry leaders and makeup artists and estheticians and oh God, who else have we had? I've had yoga teachers. I've had personal trainers. I'm going to have a meditation coach come on. So if you are in Google Play or the Apple, you can go to the podcast app. Just search Lipgloss and Aftershave, Skin, Body, Soul, and there we are.
You guys will love that one.
Oh, and then join Spa Love on Facebook.
Such a fun group. We talk about tons of products. We actually are kicking up another thing. It's almost an extension of the podcast, bringing in people that aren't even in the industry, just outside people to talk about balancing and life balance. And, you know, we spread ourselves so thin. We're business owners, we're estheticians, we're moms, we're dads, we're wives, we're everything. And it's also important to take time out for yourself. So we're very focused on life balance in the group, but it's a fun place to connect with other industry professionals. Oh,
and that's it.
And that's us. So you guys, we had such a good time here. I'm going to get us back on the screen. We had such a good time here with ASCP.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sitting through the webinar. We hope you learned hope you learned a lot, actually. And if you have any questions, you can definitely, I'm Barry at Lipgloss and Aftershave.
I'm just hello, but my name is Jenny.
She's hello at Lipgloss and Aftershave. You can't just go hello and then she appears.
I like to remain anonymous.
So please, we'd love to help you with any questions you may have. And if not, hopefully we'll see you on social.
See you guys.